we have this battle between, simply really just appreciating the honor it is and the blessing it is to, transform the lives of others. And like, okay, dang, I kind of have to like make this sustainable where I don't necessarily feel like I'm constantly getting by. So let me know in the comments if that's how you feel, where you're just constantly getting by, you're looking at the numbers constantly, you're wondering, how do I get more? How come I'm not enough? Oh, maybe I'm not worthy, right? There's those are the symptoms and the signs that you're running the show from survival. So here's what the survival will do. The survival is in problem solving mode. Okay, it sees kind of like your progression, it sees what is not there, and it tries to solve a problem based on what's not there. And very often on a superficial level, it looks like not enough students, not enough money, not enough visibility. But here's how the subconscious works on a deep level, and this is why we get stuck. On a deep level, there is an identity that has formed that has told you you're not worthy, you're not enough, you don't have enough experience, you don't have training, you don't have enough certifications, you're not capable, like I don't think I can do this, right? You don't belong. You don't belong to that crowd where people make money and they, run a business and market and sales and all this stuff. You don't belong there. You belong in the spiritual community, the hippies, doing their thing, right? I am not perfect. So until I get the perfect website, the perfect Instagram shot, the perfect photo shoot, then, then I think, then I can start my business, right? And I am not significant. Who's gonna listen to what I say, right? And do you see how, so these voices of our survival, if they start to run the show, which they will, because they're always going to speak first, and they do have needs. This is the most important thing we want to start to understand. They do have needs. So what I teach all of our clients is this discernment between understanding that your survival will always speak and your survival will always have needs. So one of the very first things we train our clients to start to think about is, who are your dreamiest clients? Because what starts to happen, and let me know if this is true for you, what starts to happen when you are making decisions based on survival, you're kind of just taking anyone you can get. You're working anywhere you can work. You are taking any kind of pay that you can take, right? And so when we start to really look at, but who do we, because there's always a superficial manifestation to what's happening underneath. And so one of the questions we start to ask is, well, who is your dreamiest client? And that starts to help you tap into really, the thing that you love, the thing that is your zone of genius, the thing that you will do, every single day, even if you're not getting paid. The thing that brings you that joy and that fulfillment. So we start to ask our clients, and of course it's a process. It's not just that one answer, but we start to consider and bring them through a process of who their dreamiest clients is, because then we start to look into that side where the soul speaks. The soul speaks in creativity. The soul speaks in potential. The soul speaks in infinite possibility. Okay, so just start to see the difference. Problem solving, not enough, not perfect, not significant, I don't belong, I'm not worthy, I'm not capable, right? There's a problem here, I don't have enough students, I don't have enough money. That's how survival speaks, okay? So just hear that, right? This worry, this angst, this, oh my God, I don't know if this is ever gonna work. And the soul speaks like, wow, ooh, that's exciting, ooh, and it's a little bit of a scary and exciting at the same time, but it's usually a flash of like, that's what I want. It's and that clarity often lasts like in that way. There's just like, just like that. And what's challenging about that is it's so like that the survival often is so loud that the little voices that you start to hear are often getting muffled. So that's why I want to bring you through that process of understanding, okay, who do you want to work with? Who are your dreamiest clients?